Hello everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17, and we're going to be checking out the Oklahoma map here this episode. So we'll select the Oklahoma map here, for some reason known as the Sample Mod Map 1. I think the mod author forgot to update something here. We'll just leave all the mods selected here for the moment. And for those who remember the Oklahoma map from Farming Simulator 15, what you are about to see is not exactly what I would call the Oklahoma map from Farming Simulator 15. Okay, so we'll just wait a moment here for it to load. And this map, by the way, is definitely a rather large file size anyway. For those who've seen it, we'll just say no to that for the moment. For those who've seen it, it is 1.75 gigabyte file size, so a huge, huge file for a map. I think that's the biggest one I have seen so far. But anyway, this is the main farm you start off on now. This was the animal farm, I believe, back in 15, or at least the location of the animal farm. Definitely looks very, very different than what it did in 15. Looks like we got the silos, we got some feeders here. I'm assuming this is the mixed rations feeder, so you do the grass and... Let's see, does it say what these are for? It does not, but probably grass, silage, and straw. Or hay, silage, and straw, whichever one of the two. And we have another building over here. Not entirely sure which one this one is. Let's see. Does it say? Well, it tells you what it takes, so that's good. Oh, strawberries. So this one is the strawberry producing greenhouse. And it looks like we have a potato washer. Rather a large looking bunker over there. So like I said, for those of you familiar with Oklahoma back in Farming Simulator 15, this is not it. Even if you look at the map here, you can see some resemblance in the lower left-hand side here of the map. Kind of looks a lot like Oklahoma did back in Farming Simulator 15. But pretty much the whole top side and right-hand side of the map doesn't look like anything I've seen in Oklahoma back in 15. So anyway, starting equipment here, we'll just tab through it. A couple of large fence, a couple of large case tractors, and one case 9230 combine. You got some forestry equipment, 2 trucks, kind of a cool looking little skid steer, or not skid steer, telehandler. And then back to the tractors, and of course all the implements you've seen here already. Planter, even a potato planter, small potato planter I might add for this size map. Cultivator, plow, headers. Back in 15, you started off with 2 combines, a truck, and of course the headers to go with the combines. Idea was you had to harvest the crop so you could buy yourself some tractors to actually get started. But yes, the biggest thing I don't like about this map is the layout of the map itself. The layout of Oklahoma, I think, was the best part about Oklahoma in 15 there. Some of the huge, huge fields. Now, you do still have one huge field here, Field 5. I'd like to say that was number 6 back in 15. We can see Field 13 here. Yeah, it's like all divvied up and not even a field number on this one. Some other fields here don't. Well, I guess this one does have a field number. There it is. 52 and 51. Yeah, definitely changed. Now, the main farm here, or what used to be the main farm in 15, is now the biogas plant. Oklahoma did not have biogas back in 15, so there is now a biogas plant here in 17. That is, I suppose you could say, a bit of an upgrade. Just a regular biogas plant, though. Nothing particular fancy over here from what I've seen. Anyway, we'll grab a tractor here, or grab something else, maybe. Let's see what else we can grab. We could probably borrow a little bit of money. and maybe buy something a little bit faster here. We'll just leave it all stock. That's fine. Okay, so this is the shop. Still the same area it was in 15. Obviously different looking shop here in 17, but same area. It's supposed to be a fertilizer. You got seeds, all that good stuff up here. Cars. Oh, all 3 cars that are floating. Okay, I did not notice that before. I just happened to notice that now. McDonald's. Yeah, we don't need McDonald's. Whoa, that is quite the hill. I see that being a problem for harvesting. Some glitching textures there. That looks really nice. I'm not going to say too much about that, because for those who remember Oklahoma back in 15, it was quite glitchy in some regards like that as well. So, kind of overlooked that, I guess you could say. It should be fixed, I would say, but not necessarily going to hold it against it this time. Okay, that's probably one big thing I should mention here is a couple different crop types. So we got the usual crops here. Then we have oat, rye, triticale, rice, cotton, carrot, spelt, millet, sugarcane, and black bean. So several new crop types there. Not exactly sure what crop type is on this field here. Yeah, not exactly sure what that one is. That might be the sugarcane, maybe? I could look at the map, I guess, if we needed to know, but... The lumber mill over here. Looks, again, pretty much identical to the Farming Simulator 17 standard logging mill. Nothing fancy going on there. And by the way, this is version 1.0 of the map. There's supposed to be a version 1.2 coming out here. Supposed to fix a bunch of minor issues. There's definitely some few minor issues, bugs, especially server side. If you're going to play this on a multiplayer server that exists on this map. Out by the main farm, for example, Field 57, there's a bunch of pallets right out in the middle of the field. It's kind of weird. Cotton. For those who remember 15 again, cotton was pretty good back then. Okay, so who remembers harvesting this field back in Farming Simulator 15 when you were on the Oklahoma series? These two in particular. These were the 2 starter fields back in 15. 2 is still a starter field. And 1 and 2, and I'd like to say there's a third one. Maybe not. Thought there was a third field. I'm not seeing it right now, but I thought there was 3 fields. But you got 1 and 2 you own for starters. Fairly good sized fields here. And then, like I said, of course, this is the biogas plant in the middle of the map here. Used to be the main farm. And then, of course, the mother load of fields here. Field 5, one huge field yet. Also, I'll note the field icons, or the icons on the map that are all messed up. So you see the shop. The shop is not actually over here. So that's a little bit messed up. I think that's one of the things that need to be fixed. Okay, let's see. Was there anything else interesting to show on the map, really? Pretty much like I said, for those of you looking for the Oklahoma map from 15, this isn't it, unfortunately. Let's see, this wouldn't be the triticale, would it? No, it doesn't look like it. I was kind of looking over, it kind of had a little bit of a purplish hue to it. I was wondering if that was it, but nope. cars that actually set themselves down on the road when you drive past them. That happened back in 15 as well on the Oklahoma map, for those of you who remember that. And we also went past Mary's farm there. Again, for those who remember, 15 used to be another, I think it was the second, I don't remember the name of that farm, but there was a second or third farm there. The Oklahoma back in 15 had a couple of different farms on it. You had the main farm, animal farm. There was a farm kind of down where the gas station, I think it was, is down on the bottom right-hand side of the map. And then, of course, Mary's farm, there was another farm there as well. This does not appear to have that. I've only seen the one farm. There are obviously a couple minor little things here and there, but no real main farmyard, I guess you could say, other than the one right over here. Oh, we might flip it. Yeah, we're going to flip it. That's fine. I think we'll wrap it up here anyway. So, anyway, if you folks would like to see this map, I guess, my multiplayer or single player, let me know. Like I said, for those of you looking for the Oklahoma map from 15, this unfortunately is not it. It is similar, at least the bottom, kind of like I said, the bottom left-hand side of the map there. Kind of take out that square. That is very similar to Oklahoma back in 15. The rest of the map, though, pretty much completely different. A lot of small fields down there. Just in my opinion, not as good as it was back in 15. So anyway, you folks have any comments or questions about this, let me know. Let me know what you think of this map as well. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.